under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one. That
brings up Alec Bohm. He'll get us started in this
Leading
one
off tonight
under the
for
lights.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
Now the first pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 count, the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time, 68 degrees. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. Nothing in 2 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to bunch you quick.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 18 homers, and 54 runs batted in. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. And now it will be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Number 31 is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Javier
Baez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Fouled off. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes
Batting
down on
second.
strikes, but he
The first
really made
baseman,
that guy on the mound work for
Anthony
it. And when you're doing that in the first
Rizzo.
inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
just hung in there on that one. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
And now, Roman Quinn. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 2-2. This will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in next, Andrew McCutchen. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's cool.
tag. Dive, but he's back in there. Quinn leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out with a man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the AB now. And then this is inside 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Jake Marisnick. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He waits, now the pitch. And ball 1-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
The 2-0.
3-0 the count.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So stepping in is Jock Peterson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
None out, runners at first and second. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A knuckle curve there. He thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that missed. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in is Ildemaro Vargas, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Not cheated there as he takes a big hack, and it's 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Here's the 3-2 from him. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they called him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Taylor Gushu is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Bouncer up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now into the box, number 31, 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 31.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. 1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bohm is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo was there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ready with the 2-0. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Pitch out, nothing doing. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Harper is off at first with 2 away. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Here's Didi Gregorius. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be high 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam
The batter, number 9.
So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He went down swinging to start the home first. Wind up and the 0-1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And on the board is now it's a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Bureau. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And the runner back safely. Stepping in now, Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the 3rd baseline. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now to the plate, here is Roman Quinn. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Low for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Rounded slowly to the left side. He's right there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Jake Marisnick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Quinn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, Jock Peterson.
The next Cub up, Jock Peterson, drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I got 2-1 to count.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ildemaro.
So in now for Chicago, Ildemaro Vargas popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, number 31, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 31.
First pitch coming, here it is. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In now, Alec Bohm as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, number 2.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report. As we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate now, Gene Segura, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Try again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Marisnick is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Taylor Gushu. And now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other.
Your
Cameron
attention,
Maben
please.
steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something
Number
here
15,
with one gone in the inning.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and a couple RBIs. Wind up and the 0-1. It's a strike with the breaking ball.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw
batter, number
yesterday.
9.
They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds, it's 3-1. Jonathan Holder takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Jonathan Holder.
Plate now is Didi Gregorius, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and the pitch, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Holder, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 2-1. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and one after the foul ball there. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Called strike two. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
The left fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
Next, it'll be Roman Quinn. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Quinn, a native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And the 2-1. Real Muto's running. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. From the belt, kicks and deals.
All one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marisnik is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Hector Neris enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector Neris.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. His career numbers
Leading
against
off
Hector
for the
Neris.
Cubs,
He's 2 for 4.
the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. His front foot is 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Got him swinging on a split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman.
Next to stand in is Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single. But overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom. 13th place in the National League. Now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's in there for a strike. 1-1. Line hard to center field. In there, base hit. So now they have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, Devo, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back to you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roy? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And they're runners at the corners now. Ready with the 1-0. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin.
Adam Hazley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Pitch on the way. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. The 1-0. Looked at for ball number 2. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Up next,
let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Chafin features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of that on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Gene Segura will be next. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Next up is Gene Segura. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
That was really well executed. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Bryce Harper goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hoskins.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, fair ball down the line. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Didi Gregorius will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if you can gap something.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bone, the runner at third. Hoskins on at second with 2 down. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peterson has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Brandon Kinsler will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 19, Brandon Kinsler.
So now here is Ildemaro Vargas.
Leading off
Popped
for
out
the
and
Cubs,
struck out in his first 2
the
plate
second baseman,
appearances.
Ildemaro Vargas.
And now pitch on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Left side, scooped up, and there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Taylor Gushu.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Gushu. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Real Muto recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when he's bouncing in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Matt Duffy gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. That average at .291 to start the day. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs,
the batter, number 9,
give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. From the belt, kicks and deals. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. 2-2 one more time. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Your
Rowan
attention,
Wick
please.
has been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so
Cubs.
to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Now at the plate is JT Realmuto. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. 1 away.
The left fielder.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next up, Roman Quinn flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Quinn stands at first with 1 out. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ronald Torreyes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ronald Torreyes.
Now a throw over. Dive, but he's back. From the stretch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Now the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat.
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got to count his favorite 3-1.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. From the stretch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 delivery. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on the first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready now is Anthony Rizzo. We'll see what he can do leading off the home
first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count even at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting
Now
off the inning with the
third baseman.
Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go
Number
by,
8.
but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. 1. Here's the pitch. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this
The right
guy's
fielder,
up there. He's
number
in
6.
swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to
No,
the strike zone,
Smith.
and he still swung at it.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 1-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Archie Bradley was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Jock Peterson now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That's a big strikeout there with the
second
tying run
baseman,
over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next to dig in, Ildemaro Vargas. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The pause and the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail it 4-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Matt Barnes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Nico Horner is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. One count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
0-2, here it comes. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
into the box, Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
They'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. Now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 1. Roberto Ozuna enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out.
Full count now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nico Horner trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Fouled away. That is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. 2 out, nobody on. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 31 notches his 3rd win of the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.